You want to control the people, you've got to take their firearms away so they can't fight back. You take away their firearms, their clubs, their pitchforks, their knives, their forks, their spoons, their rope. Take everything away. Gateway to tyranny. Proof that the United States gun law has Nazi roots by Aaron Zellman, with contributions by attorney Richard Stevens. Now this was posted in, I think, Guns and Ammo, 1993. Of course, you know, a lot of people don't read gun magazines, but it was in there. They should have put it in Women's Day so they could have woke up. The Nazi gun law, Nazi weapon law of 1938 compared side by side with the U.S. Gun Control Act of 1968. Now people, this is the gun control Nazi connection. Startling evidence suggests that the Gun Control Act of 1968 was almost lifted entirely from Nazi legislation. Only a few copies left. I had a copy, I lent it. Okay, let's get down here. This article appeared in Guns and Ammo magazine 1993 in May. Okay, all the stuff is we'll get down here to the nitty-gritty. I'm gonna move this over just a little bit. Yeah, they wanted to show that the Nazi weapon law, and they're almost exactly the same. So they presented here the official German text of the Nazi weapon law, side-by-side translation against the 1968 law. Now, that way no one can tell you you're imagining things. Okay, the culprit that brought this here, a former senator, is now deceased. They have documentary proof that he was the original text of the Nazi weapon law in his possession 4 months before the bill became the gun law of 1968. He was also a senior member of the U.S. team that helped prosecute Nazi war criminals at Nuremberg, Germany, 1945-1946. Okay, that's anyway why this guy kept a copy of it, nobody knows. But anyway, let's see. Why would this guy keep this? Why? I thought you want to erase Hitler's legacy. But hang on a second, I'll find it. Okay, the Senate Judiciary Committee, chaired by Thomas J. Dodd, Democrat, Connecticut. Let's see. Senator Thomas J. Dodd, now deceased, personally owned a copy of the original German text of the Nazi weapon law. Why did Dodd have the original German text of the Nazi law? Why did he make it known that he owned it? Okay, but anyway, so we'll get to that. We're going to go up here just another second because I don't want to take all day on this. I'll put a link in here. We're going to go here to the Declaration because this is an eye-opener for you people if you don't know. The 1938 gun law. This is in Germany now. It can happen here. Don't you think that history can't repeat itself? Okay, they don't want the Jews to have any kind of weapons. They're not going to piss around with these Jews. Okay. November 11th, 1938. Okay, they want to prohibit the Jews from acquiring, possession, carrying weapons or ammunition as well as weapons for hitting or stabbing. Let's see. The new ordinance makes reference to the weapons of law. Weapon law from it conclude that the definitions for firearms, ammunition, weapons for stabbing, hitting, According to fire allowed. Okay, here it is. I want you reloaders out there to pay attention to this. It is remarkable. The muzzleloaders, rifle models of antique design, blank cartridge firearms, gas, stun, dummy weapons, gallery rifles, parlor rifles, small caliber sports rifle, and spring guns all fall under the term firearm. Ammunition means not only ammunition for firearms, but also gunpowder of any kind. In order to prevent any circumvention of the weapons law, even finished or prefab essential parts of ammunition or firearms are to be given the same status as finished firearms or finished ammunition. Like I said, I'll put a link to this. You can go watch this yourself. I'm not going to spend all day on this. This is what can happen in the United States of America. It's already been happening, and you just didn't see it. You would rather, well, you know, that's somebody else's problem. It's not mine. I'll take care of that problem when it gets here. And another thing that pisses me off about all this is we do not bother anybody. But here they are, the Congress and other elected officials. Since we don't bother anybody, they took it upon themselves to come and bother us. They're going out of their way, completely out of their way to bother us. And that's a no-no. I'll put a link to this stuff. You people get off your butt, go look at it. You know, nobody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. We want you to see what the hell's going on. If you don't know, then you're just as stupid as the people passing the laws. Thanks for watching.